This is why everyone is single and why men stopped trying. Look around. More single people than ever, more situationships than relationships, more talking stages than actual commitment. And here's the part nobody wants to say out loud. Men didn't disappear. They withdrew. There's a difference. This isn't about men being weak, and it's not about women being evil. It's about incentives changing. It's about modern dating becoming a losing investment for men who value peace, purpose, and progress. And if you stay with me, I'll break down exactly why men stopped trying and why this trend isn't slowing down anytime soon. The shift no one wants to admit. We grew up hearing, be a good man, work hard, provide, commit, protect. But somewhere along the way, the return on that investment changed. Today, a man can spend years building himself, risk half his assets in marriage, carry emotional responsibility, be expected to lead, and still be told he's not enough. Meanwhile, attention is cheap, validation is instant, and loyalty, optional. So men adapted, not emotionally, strategically. So let's talk facts. Marriage rates are down globally. Divorce rates remain high in many Western nations. Men statistically lose more financially in divorce settlements. Dating apps created infinite options, especially for women. And when supply feels unlimited, commitment loses urgency. That changes behavior. Men used to compete for access. Now many compete for peace, and peace is often found alone. Social media didn't just inflate egos, it rewired expectations. Average women now compare average men to top 5% lifestyles online. Average men see this and adjust. Why chase someone who believes she deserves a lifestyle you're still building? Why overinvest when she has 300 backup options in her DMs? Men didn't become lazy, they became selective, and sometimes disengaged. Here's what most people ignore. Modern men are tired. Tired of performing, tired of proving, tired of being emotionally stoic while being criticized for not being vulnerable enough. Tired of being told to lead, but not too much. Be strong, but soft. Dominant, but agreeable. The rules keep changing. So many men stepped off the field, not because they can't play, but because the game feels rigged. Self-improvement replaced pursuit. Here's the interesting part. Men didn't stop improving. They redirected energy. Gym memberships are up. Side hustles are up. Male self-development content is exploding. Men are building bodies, businesses, and boundaries. The difference? They're no longer building primarily to attract women. They're building to become independent of needing them. That changes everything. This isn't just on women. Modern culture told women, you don't need a man. So men listened and responded with, all right. Independence goes both ways. If relationships feel optional, men will choose the path with the least legal, emotional, and financial risk. And right now, that path often looks like staying single or keeping things casual. But here's the deeper truth. Being single isn't the goal. Peace is. Respect is. Reciprocity is. Men will still commit deeply when they feel desired, appreciated, respected. Chosen, not tolerated. High-value men don't avoid commitment. They avoid bad investments. There's a difference. What's the real question? The problem isn't that men stopped trying. The real question is modern dating rewarding the kind of effort men are being asked to give? Because men respond to incentives. Always have, always will. Change the incentive structure, you change male behavior. Conclusion. We're living through a relationship reset. People are single not because love is dead, but because expectations, leverage, and risk have shifted. Men didn't quit, they recalculated. And until respect, reciprocity, and realistic expectations come back into balance, more men will keep choosing solitude over struggle. If this made you think, not emotionally react, but actually think, hit the like button. Subscribe if you're done with surface-level advice and want real conversations about masculinity, dating, and power dynamics. And I want to hear from you.
Did men stop trying, or did the game change? Drop your perspective in the comments. Let's have a grown man discussion. I'll see you in the next one.